But getting back to, if you guys remember, if you've been following for quite a while, part of my routine on the weekends, I would do a coffee enema, and everybody thinks that they're catching me in what I'm saying now versus what I was doing then. And really, truly, honestly, everybody's changing anyway. So even if it was that, it doesn't hold. That's why I had to update my book from 2018 to now. Not that I backpedaled on anything, but there's just forged information and understanding that is constantly changing. Why do you think I closed my office? Why did I burn my degree? And so I used to do coffee enemas, and the reason behind the ritual, behind the routine, everybody wants to say, oh, you're detoxing your liver and you're preventing cancer and you're flushing your colon and it's blah, blah, blah. That absolutely wasn't why I was doing it. And I don't even think I got into why I was doing it. I just showed pictures of it, again, motivating through video. So it wasn't even part of what I was doing for the reason I was doing. I was showing you to just say, hey, this is what I do. What do you do? But the real reason behind it, I wanted 64 ounces, and I would do the full bucket, the biggest bucket I could find and purchase. 64 ounces of fluid ingested through that orifice, and then laying on my back and holding that, usually with my legs up in the air or in like a crunch position, and hold 64 ounces behind that piece of tissue for 30 minutes. Now, the reason I did that, if you think about this, is, and the experience I had, and I was just baffled how hard it was, because the body is going to want to expel it. So I'm going to have to counter the natural process of the body wanting to push out with everything in my feelings, thoughts, emotions, with every bit of my pelvic floor musculature. And pelvic floor doesn't work without the feet and doesn't work without the hands. So I have to connect all that as well. I could not lapse in focus for a flash of a second during some of the contractions, because if I did, if I lost control of my body during that event, we'd have 64 ounces of coffee and shit all over, exploding all over my living room. Sounds gross, but that's what was at stake. That's what I wanted to have, the risk level there. Did I ever lose? No. Did I come close? Holy shit, pun intended, very close to where I literally had to summon almost visualizations. Like I was starting to see things and start, because of where I was going to. It wasn't like that for the full 30 minutes, because the body's never stagnant at some level for 30 minutes of time. It doesn't make any sense.